Game 2 of the 3-game set between the Blue Jays and Yankees goes to the Blue Jays as they win that one 7-3 tonight down in Dunedin. With the win, the Blue Jays improve to 5-6 on the season. A lot of positives to take from a ball game like today, but there are some negatives and a few from the injury front. Let's get to some news that we heard today. Teoscar Hernandez has COVID. He's out at least 10 days. Great. George Springer. A little update on him. He was taking BP today, but he will not be traveling on the road trip. He will not be back until at least the 27th of April. They're still going to be out some time. Going into this ball game, however, the Blue Jays looking to bounce back after that tough 3-1 loss yesterday to Garrett Cole and the Yankees. And with Hyunjin Ryu on the mound, you had that feeling you were going to get that. In the bottom half of the second inning with 2 on and 2 out, Josh Palacios, the number 9 hitter, bounces a ball up the middle. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. comes in to score. Grichuk comes around to score. And the Blue Jays are up 2-0 off of Jameson Taillon. They're in the bottom of the second, bottom of the third inning. Randall Grichuk, again, not trying to do too much with a guy at third and less than 2 out. Barrels one up, hits it to right field. It's deep enough to score Bo, and the Blue Jays tack on another one. It's now 3-0 Blue Jays. Beautiful. Bottom half of the 4th inning. Up comes Vladdy. Or sorry, no, I flipped that around. I got it wrong on my notes here. Marcus Semien comes up. And he gets the ball up in the zone and he crushes it deep to left field. And it carries and it carries and it carries. And it's gone. And the Blue Jays are now up 4-0 with Semien's 4th home run of the year. Later on in that inning, a couple batters later, really, Bo Bichette gets on. And then Vladdy rips a double to the right center gap. And it's an RBI double for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In comes Bo Bichette to 5-0 Blue Jays lead. 5-0 Blue Jay lead at that point. Bottom half of the 5th inning, who comes up but a guy who has been slandered constantly, but got his first hit of the season yesterday, Rowdy Tellez. And in the first few at-bats against Taillon, didn't look very good. Maybe the first one at least. He didn't look very good against Jameson Taillon. But he goes up there in the second, or third at-bat. I think it was the second at-bat for Rowdy. Or no, maybe it's his third at-bat. No, I think it was his... Either way, he goes up against Taillon in the bottom of the 5th inning, and Taillon was burying fastballs up in the zone consistently to Rowdy in that first at-bat. What does he come up there and look for? Same spot, fastball up, he gets one, he barrels it up and crushes it to right center and deep gone for Rowdy Tellez. It's a 6-0 Blue Jays lead. You're feeling great at this point. Then in the top half of the 7th inning, Cavan Biggio makes an error throwing it to first, and it's been a thing all year. His arm strength, we're not quite sure about it. There at third base, he makes the error, and Vladdy can't scoop it. You can't fall Vladdy. He picks everything else. He misses the pick there. They get the runner on. Couple batters later, Rougned Odor hits an RBI single to score. I think it was Aaron Hicks. And it's now a 6-1 Blue Jay lead, but that came off of, what's his face? No, it was an RBI ground out. Sorry. I think it was an RBI ground out for Rougned Odor. And that made it a 6-1 ball game. I think that was off of Ryu, and then he was done. I think that's how it worked. Or maybe Phelps came in and got the guy. I can't remember how it actually happened. Top half of the 8th inning, Giancarlo Stanton, it's a 2-run single, and now it's a 6-3 game. And we're all sitting here like, okay, let's close this thing out, please. And that was with Romano on the mound. But before then, David Phelps, he's a line drive, and he gets a hit off him, and he leaves the game. Oh, God. Just what the Blue Jays need right now. More guys going down with an injury. And bottom half of the 8th inning, they get, Bo hits a sacrifice fly. In comes Josh Palacios, scores 2 runs in the ballgame today. He had a day, did Josh Palacios, putting the Jays up now 7-3. However, you go in the top of the 9th inning, and Tim Mays is out there. And I'm thinking to myself, hold up. Well, Julian Merriweather came out there in the bottom half of the 8th to get out of it. So technically, even if we scored some runs there in the 9th, which we did, or the bottom of the 8th, which you did, technically 7-3 is not the same opportunity. But since Merriweather was out there for the bottom half of the 8th, it is a save opportunity at the top half of the 9th. Or in the top half of the 8th, he came out. In the top half of the 9th, he was supposed to come out to get the save. But he doesn't. He throws 2 pitches in that bottom half of the 8th inning. And I noticed, and I mentioned it on our live that we just did on the Blue Jays Center Instagram page. Go check it out, by the way. I mentioned that he didn't look right he came off the field and was kind of biting his glove. It didn't look right to me. And then he didn't come out for the top half of the ninth. We later hear Keegan Matheson says that he's got some leg thing. I forgot exactly what it was, but he explained it, that there is a little something going on with Merriweather. So we're all sitting here like, are you flipping kidding me? Literally 2 innings apart, Phelps gets hit with a line drive. Then Merriweather leaves the game with a potential injury. Nice! We just can't have nice things. You lose a game yesterday, you're about to win a game here, and that injury, here you go. Really? Come on. But the Blue Jays do, however, pick up the victory 7-3 and improve the record, like I mentioned earlier, to 5-6 on the season. Let's get to the numbers of this ball game, though. Starting with the easily the MVP in today's game, Hyun-Jin Ryu. I've talked about it in quite a few previous videos, how the Blue Jays seem to, when their starting pitcher gives them 2 or 3 scoreless innings to start a ball game, the offense starts to click in at some point, right? And for the most part, it happens. It didn't happen yesterday, but you're facing Garrett Cole. I mean, it's just not going to happen those types of days. But for Ryu, the Blue Jays, he gave us 2 scoreless innings. Top first, top second, scoreless. In the bottom half is when the Jays struck and got those 2 runs. Put up another 0. Bang, you got another run. And that's what happens when your pitcher is out there throwing zeros. It keeps your offense in the flow, right? He went 6 2/3, gave up 4 hits, no earned runs. I had to make sure I wrote that down because that 1 run was not earned for Ryu. He had 7 strikeouts and walked 1. The guy's unbelievable. His career against the Yankees is not very pretty, but damn it, he was good today. And Hyun-Jin Ryu deserved this victory in this one, and he got the W, so way to go for Hyun-Jin Ryu. And the only other guy to throw a scoreless inning today, Tim Mesa in the top half of the 9th inning. He gives up a hit, but nothing more to close out the ball game, winning it 7-3. Let's get to the offensive side of the ball, where Marcus Semien goes 1 for 4 in the game, has a home run, also walks once in the ball game, but there was one at bat in this game that really stuck out to me as like a type of at bat for Semien, where he was just check swing on everything. I mean, it was not pretty by Marcus Semien, but he made an impact. Hit a home run, got a walk. I'll take it from Semien at the top of the lineup, even though we're not quite sure with him at the top of the shop if you really want him there. But he did a job today. He got the W. That's what matters. He got on base twice for the big boys coming behind him. And those big boys behind him, damn, they were good. Bo Bichette, he's getting red hot. Everyone loses their mind after like 3 games of the year, saying Bo's not any good, what the hell's going on with him, blah, 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 blah. He went 2 for 4 again today, had 2 runs scored and an RBI. Bo Bichette is back, baby. All he needed is a little bit of warming up, and he got that, and he's feeling good now. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has been red hot since the start of flipping spring training. Goes 2 for 4 in the game today. Again, has an RBI and the RBI double to knock home Bo there in the bottom half of the fourth inning, 4th or 5th. I can't remember which one it was. And he also walked once in the game. Vladdy's on base percentage is north 500. I mean, he's playing at some another level that we have never seen before at the big league stage, and it's fantastic to watch. This is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. of the minor leagues. The one knock, if I'm going to find any criticism about Vladimir Guerrero Jr., it's this one thing. I feel like on every play at first base, he's stretching over excessively. There are some where he has to, and I'm like, hey, great play. Like on that final play of the ball game, woo, that was nice. Nice play by Bo. Beautiful stretch from Vladdy, but there's some plays where it's like he's a mile out and Buddy's stretching like it's a tight play. It's easy now. Don't kill yourself here. But overall, if that's the only thing I'm grabbing at for Vladdy, the guy's playing unreal. He's playing fantastic defense. His bat is unreal. He has an insane eye at the plate. He is looking so damn good. And quietly, Randall Grichuk's going out there and just swinging the bat well. Got a boost in the lineup today and well-deserved. And he went 1 for 3 with an RBI today. I don't care that he went 1 for 3 and that RBI was on a sac fly. Small ball. It really helps your team when you're just not getting runs that way. It shows that you're capable of not just hitting long balls. The Jays had 2 solo shots today, but the rest were manufactured and hitting doubles. Those are beautiful. You love seeing that. All right? And Rowdy Tellez obviously 1 for 4 with the absolute moonshot off of Jamison Taillon. And Josh Palacios went 1 for 3, had 2 RBIs in the game today, and he walked once there at the bottom of the lineup. If you're going to get that type of production from your number 9 hitter, ooh, baby, that's nice. Especially with George Springer still on the shelf for a little while. If Josh Palacios can come in here and make an impact. I'm not saying he has to come in here and hit 400, hit 500. I'm not asking that. Come here, make an impact. Whether it's on the defensive side of the ball, whether it's getting hits or getting on base for your big guys at the top of the shop, that's all I care about. All right? Now, the Blue Jays have an opportunity here to win the series. The ball game is tomorrow afternoon. It's a 1:07 first pitch there in Dunedin. Corey Kluber on the mound for the Yankees, and Ross Stripling. We mentioned on the Instagram Live today, we were saying, oh gosh, what was it? Strip loin and chicken strip. Love it. Absolutely love both of them. He's on the mound for tomorrow for the Blue Jays. Kluber on the mound for the Yankees in the afternoon matinee. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the game there this evening, except for the 2 possible injuries, which we're hoping are not serious. If you loved everything else, smack the like button. If you're a Yankee fan and you didn't like any of it, you can smack that like button too. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's ball game? Instagram is down below, so Twitter is down below. I totally forgot about Twitter. Twitter's down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. The Instagram link is down below, so follow up there if you have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys. Are you ready for this one? Leafs edition. They lose 3-2 against Calgary in overtime today. We'll talk about that shortly. We'll talk to you guys Raptors edition shortly as they lost to the Atlanta Hawks 108-103 today. We'll talk about that very shortly. But as for the Blue Jays, as we mentioned, they play against the Yankees tomorrow in the finale of the 3-game set. Corey Kluber against, Ross Stripling. On the mound for the Blue Jays, Ross Stripling gets the ball. 1:07 first pitch there in Dunedin. The Blue Jays looking for the series W over the New York Yankees. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.